Hey everybody, we're back with our boys of Santos Bravos. Nuestros bravitos están trabajando duro. I feel like there's so much that I want to catch up on, like that's been happening in the past couple days. I don't usually do like these are the news because I feel like by the time I see it, most of the fans have seen it already through TikTok or something, like because I know there's a lot of Santos Bravos fans that are on TikTok posting about like the daily updates. So I don't do that because I feel like my format is more of like a long format. But anyways, I did want to touch base with all the fans about everything that's going on. We finally got the announcement, the notification of the new song that's coming out next week on the 30th, I believe, which is next Friday, called Kawasaki. Obviously, we all will know Kawasaki is like a motorcycle brand. So our boys are just like speeding into the fast lane on their motorbikes. So I'm excited for that. Also, we got the first look. I'm honestly so proud of them. And this just shows the... I know like people complain about privilege, but this is what happens when you debut in a label that has connections and that actually cares about the artists. Like Santos Bravos is literally like a 3-month-old group, like 3-month-old group, and they already have a collaboration with a designer. So as we all know, we saw the photo shoot that they did with Willy Charria, I believe his name is, and they are in Paris right now because they've already flown to Paris. They arrived today. So they're going to be at his fashion show, which is Friday, January 23rd. It's at 6 a.m. my time here in California, 8 p.m. in Mexico. Not sure what the other time zones are in other parts, but basically like Mexico, it's 8 a.m. California, 6 a.m. East Coast, it would be 9 a.m. just so you guys like know that time differences. I'm excited because I have a feeling, obviously we all by now we've seen the TikTok where we finally got the snippet of the song of Kawasaki, and then the videos that they've been posting talking about the fashion show. Drew had like a little video that recently where he talks about his inspiration, how he's always loved like designing, he loves fashion, and you can tell by his style. And he said that they're going to be performing at the show, which is amazing. Like I said, they're a 3-month-old group and they already have their first collaboration with like a fashion designer. Obviously all their outfits were very high fashion, you know, like Alice gigantic super baggy pants, but like he killed the look. I loved everybody's looks on that photo shoot. The only one that I'm a little bit, and don't get mad at me, but the only one I'm not the biggest fan of is Gawe's look. I feel like he's so thin and slender that like that oversized just swallows him up a little too much. And also, I don't know how I feel about them having him shirtless. He's literally 18 years old. You know, I feel like if they were gonna do that, they should have saved that for like one of the older members like Drew or Ale. But that's my only like that I'm not so hyped about that look. If it's just like the suit had been closed and you could see kind of that obviously he doesn't have a shirt underneath, that's fine, but completely open, I don't know why they're pushing that one towards Kawe because he's only 18. I'm like thinking of the age, but again, you guys might say in Latin America this is normal, but I just don't like that personally. But other than that, I feel like those are the major news. The fashion collab, I feel like since Drew said they're performing, I feel like it's going to be their first live performance of Kawasaki before the song actually drops on streaming platforms next week. So we're going to get to hear it. That's what my prediction is. That's what I'm thinking, because I don't think they would do 0% again for this fashion show. I feel like they're gonna do first performance of Kawasaki. Obviously, it's gonna be played in the background while the fashion show is going on, especially since they've been using the sound for the videos talking about the fashion show. Which brings us to, like I mentioned, we got the first snippet on TikTok. They just arrived in Paris, and they're already like showing us the clip of the song. And again, with Alejandro's vocals like front and center. I love those kids' vocals, but also Kenneth sounds really good. But anyways, I realized there's also like a longer version on YouTube, so we're gonna take a listen to the full 1 minute sneak peek that I'm sure be playing on loop, because just from the clip that I heard on TikTok, this song is a banger. But anyways, let's take a look at the full clip that they have on their YouTube channel, the Santos Bravos channel. Ah, dale. Kawasaki. Kenneth? And it's like a little bit of like trap with the 2000s vibe. Como Kawasaki. Gabi? Oh my god! No! Dude! Oh, that... Oh! Right when it was getting like... Oh! Right when it was getting like the beat was dropping. Oh my god. Hold on. I'm malfunctioning. Let's go. You guys. Okay. I'm malfunctioning. Okay, starting off with the look. Their looks. I love the whole like leather with like suede jackets, and for some reason Ale is the only one. It looks like denim, but it's leather. It's like blue leather designed to be styled like if it's like a denim jacket, but they all look so good. Oh, did you guys notice that in the TikTok video, obviously now in Paris, Drew has his platinum hair back from back in the day? Fashionista. But look at our boy Gabby. So handsome. Our boy Kenneth over here, Drew, like with the oversized shoulders, similar to Gabby. And then Kawe. It looks like it's like a suede type of shirt, and then like the leather pants. But that outfit on Alejandro, all like the blue leather with like the sleeveless top, and like obviously his like signature like deep open v-neck, and then the little logo of this of the song, like to me it looked like a little crab at first, but it's kind of like the front plate of the motorcycle. But you guys, okay, I'm already seeing a lot of discourse on social media about people comparing, because that's all like haters do. They just compare. When they do that, I'm like, did you even actually listen to what you're comparing it to? So I've seen a lot of comparisons, first of like this beat to another K-pop artist's song. People are comparing it to Blackpink's Jump duo. And if you actually listen to the songs, they have completely different rhythms. Because Blackpink's is like dun 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 dun. If anything, Blackpink's reminds me of the Venga Boys. But this has more beats within the song. Like if you hear it, it's like dun 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 versus dun 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 dun. It's different beats, so I don't know why people are comparing it. Also, it's like a throwback to like 2000 style club music. yes, it starts with like that club type of vibe, but then the rest of the song, or like the next part after that, just gives me like full on merengue vibes. Like you can't help but like start, you know, dancing to the beat, and it's like a total. It's almost like if you're like at the club dancing merengue, like a mashup, you know, of like 2000s club merengue music. But I just wanted to mention that it doesn't, just because the sound is similar, the beats are completely different. Like Santos Bravos, this beat has more, this song has more beats to it, whereas the Blackpink song has like the chord progressions is like it has bigger pauses, and it's a different beat. Dun, 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 dun. And this is dun, 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 you know, it's not the same. Just because the first part is like the dun is the same, it's not the same beat. They're different. They're different rhythms. But anyways, we'll just go back again and listen to our boy Alejandro. And I love how it's like a little bit, it has like a couple like English phrases. It's mostly in Spanish, obviously, because they're Latin pop boy group. And I love his tone of his voice. Kawasaki. You know, you can still hear his specific color of his vocal, the way he's giving it from like in here. And they did like a little bit a little bit of a beat drop before it goes into a little bit of like trap. And then just like a little bit of the trap with like bass. Oh, the chorus. Oh, Gaby. I love Gaby's vocal tone. I love it. I love it. I just had to pause it because I need to prepare myself for Kawa's part, which I think they did it so dirty how they cut it off right when it's getting good. Ooh. Why would you do that to us? Why would you do that to us? And correct me if I'm wrong, but the way he's pronouncing it, like pégate mais, is that Portuguese? Because it's definitely not Spanish, unless he's saying corn, which I don't think he's saying corn. The quiero mais, pégate mais, like the way that he's the way they, oh my god, I don't even have, I'm tripping over my words. The way the style changes when Kawa's vocals come in, always, he's not doing a falsetto this time, he's kind of doing a lower. Because, you know, if you guys, when you dance like merengue or Latin music, you're very like grounded, you know, you're like like very grounded, like bouncy. And I feel like his vocal tone matches that, because it's like te quiero mais, pégate mais, you know, it matches the rhythm so perfectly, like the way his vocal tone comes in. I really hope that they perform this at the fashion show, because I don't know if I can wait a whole week to hear the whole full song. Like, you guys some people might complain that, oh my god, this video is so long just because like of a 1 minute thing. Yes, this is how I listen to music. I like listen to every little different little detail. And I know some of you guys are the same, you know, you'll pause it and be like, oh my god, this part was amazing. But anyways, what did you guys think of the snippet, the little sample? Are you as obsessed with it? Oh, another thing I wanted to mention, I don't know if you guys noticed in the credits, but okay, when I first heard this clip, I'm like, this song is a bop. It's gonna be a banger. Like the composition is already sounding amazing, like super catchy. You're gonna be playing it over and over, and you're gonna have people like tune in and wanting to hear it because it has like such a catchy beat. But the one thing I noticed when I was looking at the credits, and it's like, oh, that explains it. One of the composers and producers is none other than Hitman Bang, who is was the CEO of Hive in Korea, and he's obviously still the owner of Hive America, Hive Latin America. He's not the CEO anymore because he stepped down from that position because he's focusing on the music. Because when he started with Big Hit, he wanted to bring music for healing. That was the tagline from Big Hit, and now the tagline for Hive is "We believe in music." So he stepped down from that corporate position to go back to his roots of producing and making music and composing. And in every single Hive artist's singles, like whenever they have a comeback, whether it's TXT and Hive Seraphim, Islet, and Team, obviously BTS, Boy Next Door, usually the one of the title tracks or even the B-side is composed and produced by Hitman Bang. That's his tagline, Hitman Bang, Bang PD. And literally his tagline is true to his word. Whatever song he's in production in, it's a hit. That's why he's called Hitman Bang. So just listening to this production, I'm like, that's why it's like such a bop, because he knows what he's doing. He always puts his golden touch in a track that he knows is going to be a hit. So I'm excited to hear the whole thing. But anyways, let me know what you guys thought of the little snippet that we got to hear. Are you going to be waking up early to watch them in the Paris fashion show? I can't wait to see what else is going to come, because I feel like from now until next Friday, we're going to start getting bombarding with more updates, more media, more photographs. So I'm excited. Anyways, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you soon.